Hi folks, Nate Furley here with R3 Rescue, and today we're going to do a walk around of the brand new Rural Rescue Response trailer built by Timty. Our goal with this trailer is to give rural fire departments something that has all the cabinet space for those tools needed in any of those rural rescues. We'll start up here with the hitch. We're running with these Demco auto lock hitches for that peace of mind, making sure that trailer's hooked up at all times. Now, a unique feature of the trailer is the emergency lights mounted on the frame rail with the on-off switch right here next to the jack, so you can either have them on or off when hooking the trailer up. Also, a second toggle switch that's giving a 12-volt power so that any auxiliary lights can be hooked into that based on the fire department's wants or needs. Now, you know you're going to get a quality build with this Timty trailer. As you can see, this big heavy aluminum beam that's used in all of their utility trailers as well as their hopper bottom trailers. Let's move around to the cabinets. As you can see here, a large cabinet up front. This is a 68-inch cabinet with dual 48-inch roll-up doors on both sides. Essentially, you can leave it as a pass-through cabinet, or again, as your fire department would like, could be set up with shelves, additional hooks, rings, but you can see this large compartment that can be used for more than just storing those grain bin rescue panels, but things like torches or stabilization equipment, lifting bags. The options are endless. So before we move on from the cabinet, I want to point out the 110 plug so that you can have this thing plugged in sitting in your fire barn, just like your fire truck would, and charging those batteries for those tools that you would have stored in the trailer. On the passenger side of this trailer, we've got those two large flip-up doors exposing some tool cabinets. Now, those can be where you're putting some SCBAs. You could also put some extrication tools, again, leaving it up to however the fire department wants to set the trailer up. The key feature, moral of the story with the R3 is that we are building large enough cabinets in here to hold all of those tools that may be sitting in totes up against the back wall of your fire barn, putting them on wheels so that you can respond to the next call better. Moving along to the back, we've got that step. Okay, that step that's so important to get up into the back part of this trailer where you may have some ladders or tools mounted to the back wall, that front cabinet, and of course to service that grain vac that we are mounting to this trailer. Dual 4,800 pound axles allows you to fill this thing with as much tools as you want safely going down the road. And finally, on the Rural Rescue trailer, space to mount that vac. Such an important tool to show up to those grain bin entrapments with this to move that grain completely away from the patient. Now, over on this side, we've got all of the compartments for those pipes that would go into the bin. So two rescuers could take these pipes towards the patient. And on this side, all the pipes that would then be assembled from the vac towards that grain bin. All 185 feet of piping, along with the self-powered, self-contained vac mounted right here on the Rural Rescue trailer. So there you have it, the Rural Rescue trailer built by Timty for rural fire departments to house all of those tools needed in a rural incident, including those grain bin entrapments. Folks, this is built to help those fire departments show up to the call with all the tools needed, as well as the confidence to show up better.